24. Wherever you are catching up the show, wherever you are catching up the show, welcome to the show once again. It you maybe here from Uganda, East Africa, Africa, USA, UK. Welcome to the show once again. Holly Kim is my beautiful, sexy name. This show is all about entertainment news, about your favorite celebrities from here, Uganda, and even across the borders. A short musical break. When I do come back, we're gonna get into the details of the trending news. Let's get back. Musical break. If you've just looked in, get to know this is You Flash right here on U24. And Holly Kim, the city diva, she's the amazing girl. You are looking great, right about now on your screen. So to the top stories, of the week, those have been happening, those which have been making highlights, I'm gonna start with the one of Miss Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, after several months, of search of the next Miss Uganda, and finally on Sunday, the organization of Miss Uganda finally crowned another queen, and that is Queen Muhoza Trivia. She is the new Miss Uganda of 2025 to 2026. After her being selected, after her winning that crown, lots of people have been talking, lots of stuff that she never deserved it. They thought there is a TikToker. She's called Errand Runner. Yeah, most people thought she is the one who was gonna win. The the crown, but unfortunately, yeah, she never took that. But she just took the title of the Miss. Let me check it out. Miss Popularity, you understand? And there's also the first runner up. She was Faith Chirabo. She took the second. She was the first runner up. And when I talk about Chirabo, if you've been soaking with Ugandan movies, you can remember Chirabo. She once featured in Beloved, that Ugandan series, yeah, which happened at Power Magic Prime. And she was such an amazing girl, by the way. And to me, honestly, I thought she was gonna take this crown, but it is what it is. Then to the second runner up, it was Agatha Drakes. So just getting to this was a tight competition. It was a tight one, but finally, yeah, our Miss Uganda just get to know whatever you say, most people are saying. Why is it like three times? They, according to what they are seeing, they're only seeing faces or people from the same side, or what I can say from the same tribe. You understand? Because if you could remember, the Miss Uganda of 2024-2025, that is Natasha Nanyonyozi. Yeah, as you get to hear the name, she's from Western, and even this one, she's from Western Muhoza. There have been lots of people talking left, right, and center. Someone were suggesting like that is this Miss Uganda kind of an organization? Are there Western people? Do Western people have a hand in this? Because every time they're saying people from Western, every other time people from Western. Kwegamba, people are saying that when are they gonna give a chance to a person or a girl from Uganda, from East, from North? So what I know, Brenda, she is watching the show, and I'm sure just pick a leaf, But congratulations to Muhoza Trivia, Chirabo, Agatha, congratulations, God. And I mean, we can't wait to see you, moving to other and bigger steps. And for Trivia, yeah, she's gonna go, she's gonna go to compete for the Miss World. And we can't wait for you, God, to give us other surprises, just do well like how Agatha she has been doing. So let me give you, whatever that took place on a Sunday when Natasha, Nyonyozi was handing over her crown to Trivia Muhoza, the new Miss Uganda of 2025 to 2026. Take a look.
Miss Uganda 2025-2026 is Muhoza Trivia.
Put your hands together for Miss Uganda 2025.
Miss Uganda, you people, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Miss Uganda or any pageant, it's not all about beauty. They always consider lots of things. The how you think, your personality, your ambitions, your visions. So you may see, maybe most people we are saying that errands, run deserved it, but do not have personality, the ambitions, and before that, they always go in a boot camp where they always get to see the behavior of a person and etc. Kwegamba, it's not all about beauty, but just get to know about that. But when it comes to the number of votes, yeah, errands took that and won that. But yeah, things just came out the other way around. And congratulations, our new Miss Uganda, that is Trivia Muhoza. And to the next story. I mean, this is a sad one. You guys, this is a sad one. So, I think it's like a month ago, yeah, when we saw a clip, of Weasel Manizo being knocked by Sandra Teta. They were out in the bar, and we just saw a video. I think it was actually a camera video, yeah, bakajako camera. Sandra Teta, she's trying to knock Weasel Manizo after she tried to complain some stuff, mbuno, like ambana balese munyumba, stuff like that. Women struggles, After that, we thought they were going to arrest her, but she wasn't arrested after they reconciled as lovers and as a family. So they've been well until yesterday. Another video surfaced on the social media platforms when Teta was trying to fight Weasel again. To the certain extent, Twalabiokonga Teta, like she was holding like a bottle, trying to fight Weasel Manizo. And Weasel Manizo was the one who was recording that clip. And the only thing he was shouting out, he was shouting out for help that Teta taina chamuyambye, Teta ayagala mukuba. And I also heard him calling out Dr. Jose Chameleon Gamba olaba Teta byampisamu kati kwe gamba we don't know what's happening. You guys, can't you just separate, for peaceful moments? I mean, if you can't be together, why are you forcing? Because each and every time there's another fight. You guys to after some time to hear bad news that Omafunye injury now, because even talking about this, Weasel Manizo already has an injury, a leg injury, kata. I mean, take a look at this video.
Muna bampisa kamyoni mujja munyambe mutwala munyarwanda banange mujja munyambe omukazi yantomera tanzijanjabanga ko yadde n'okugulu kwonye kokka omukazi musanze mukubo omukazi kyankole omukazi anzita bambi fuluma ogende wammwe Sandra fuluma ogende wammwe Sandra fuluma ogende wammwe. Aha, again. Ahora viendo el chendiko. Camión no la chendiko.
It's okay.
Ya igando zobachi. Muna bampisa. Camión ni mujja munyambe. Mutwala munyarwanda. Banange mujja munyambe omukazi yantomera tanzijanjabanga ko yadde n'okugulu kwonye kokka omukazi musanze mukubo omukazi kyankole omukazi anzita bambi fuluma ogende wammwe Sandra fuluma ogende wammwe aha genda ahora viendo el chendiko. Camión no la chendiko.
It's okay.
Ya igando zobachi.
Again from Radio and Weasel. Yeah, concluding about this story, yeah. In case you all remember, Chafilako, yeah, the late Mose Radio fight was through fights, and unnecessary misunderstandings. So this should be a lesson to Weasel Manizo and the wife Sandra Teta kubanga munange. Yeah, uchiwacha kutuka koko. You guys man madam mwe living tunga webiti because things can come, from as you know, accidents from a sudden happening. You can know that I'm gonna be careful when I'm arguing. I'm gonna be careful when I'm fighting. You can never know, anything can happen. So you guys, you should watch out. And what I know, you're having kids. So what are kids learning from you guys? And you're grown ups, So, ladies and gentlemen, to get a story at the core, I'm gonna talk about why Kibenda so tender. Omugole wafe ompia on the scene, a few weeks ago, he was being introduced, to the parents of his wife, that is Emily. So he came out during his TikTok live, and he talked about something which was kind of sensitive, and I was like, why don't I crop this out and bring it to my, the amazing fan base of You Flash. So during his TikTok live, he talked about his ex-girlfriend, that is Julie Batenga, yeah. If you remember Julie Batenga, yeah. So he talked about Julie, and one thing was talking about her, it was all about apologizing to Julie. You understand? But I'm not going to apologize each and every time. Just get a place or a part in your heart and get to forgive me for all the things that we went through, which the good thing and the bad things. The most percentage the bad things, because by the time it comes out to apologizing. So Julie, wherever you are, yeah, Wakey Bender is requesting for your forgiveness. He feels like he wasn't a good man, and he wants you to understand, yeah, that relationship, yeah, he was trying to learn some things. Yeah. Oh my God, man. For you, you are like an example before him going for an exercise. I think, yeah, that is how I can explain it. You understand? But he also gave advice to, to the new people, to the new lovers, new people in a relationship, that always, if you feel like the thing is not moving, I'm talking about relationship, always just move on. Yeah, well, but just accessory to your partner, you move on in peace. Teta on a Weasel. But hello, I'm talking about Wakey Bender and his ex-girlfriend, that is Julie. And talking about of this couple, they had a baby boy. Yeah, a baby boy. But yeah, but the boy is still there because Wakey Bender, he is the biological father. But what I know, I think they are co-parent. Yeah, they co-parent. But talking about Wakey Bender, yeah, Mugole Mupia, Aline Emily Kwagamba, they're just in their own vibes. We are just waiting for the wedding, you understand? So let me give you Wakey Bender trying to emphasize, his point. And when he was trying to apologize to Judy, Kwagamba na wana peda, agezeko okumusonyiwa kwe bebayitamu babiri.
Ebyokuyiga byalimu nali ndi muto, nakola ensobi nnyingi nnyo era omukyalo omwenenyeza nnyo bambi, naye sobola kwenenya forever. I apologize and then I give myself a chance. Era naye nemwagaliza ebirungi byebimu. Naawe ali eyo ogenda kukola ensobi, you're going to mess up. Ogenda kukosa omwana w'abantu oba omwana w'abantu agenda kukosa. Kwegayiride weesonyiwe, musonyiwe. Then go there and give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. Chance mukama yagimpadde. Na mukwano gwange akola mu police. Mukwano gwange nnyo bambi ambeererawo nnyo musajja wange. Sijja mwogera linnya kuba si wa butaala. Naye yampeereza ka message jjo nti sinnakulabako ng'oli musanyufu nga bwe wali ku mukolo gwo. Nze nali muko, tebalabangako muko nganze. Kuba nze nayingire, omanyi how traditional functions are. Omuko bw'atuuka mu kipana amazzi gaayidde, kanjira nnyo ku mazzi agabuguma. Nwanise tensolates. Omuko bw'ayingira mu kidaala talina kweraga nti yooyo. Nze nayingira nzina naawe wadde ki naawe kati tuli ku bitu si soja. Nayingira nkuba amazina gotalabangako.
Okay, Juliet, when Juliet, okay, Julie, wherever you are, let me hope, yeah, you've received the apology from your ex-boyfriend. That is Wike Bender so tender. Yeah, so to the next story, DJ Alicia. When I talk about DJ Alicia, what do you know if you're good with nightlife? Yeah, when you're good with nightlife, for the moment they ask you, mention 5 top female DJs of nightlife. Let me tell you something, you're gonna miss out DJ Alicia because she is one of the baddest DJs, we've got here in the country. Yeah, there's DJ Etania, you can talk about DJ Zato, you can talk about Linda Den, Etania, but DJ Alicia, she has to be in the top 5 because she has dominated the industry. So DJ Alicia, yeah, she started on posting those good pictures, the pictures you guys, you always want to see, the pictures, when she's kind of revealing the body. But at a certain time, she stopped posting such pictures, and she went on her IG page. She deleted all those bad pictures. Let me just phrase it like that. All those bad pictures, and she posted telling us that she's now born again. She's now venturing a new life chapter. And when it comes to the DJing life, nightlife, she's done with that. She's a new woman of a new era. They were like, DJ Alicia, you just knew this industry? Because for me, I had just known her for 2 years. Younger to and she surprised us that she's done with the DJing, with the DJing a job, you understand? So, but after some time, we were shocked to see her back in skimpy clothes. Because what you remember, I don't remember the South African artist who was here for a concert. Yeah, but when he was coming, she is one of the DJs that performed. And we were like, at born again on 1 hour church, what's happening? What happened? And before coming back, stepping back to her era of DJing, if you could be keen to the pictures she posted after telling us she's now a born again, a new lady, a woman of good vibes. You could see she could post pictures, putting on a nice clothes, a suit. But this time around, after that concert she DJ'd on, things she kind of returned back to the nightlife, DJing Kagamba. Me too, me person was what was the reason? What is that concrete that made you to shift from your DJing lifestyle to a bonage at a back, to the same career that we are pursuing? But the good thing, I go to a certain podcast when she was trying to tell us, the reason why she took a pause on her DJing career, and then later after she came back on the scene. But then putting that aside, on this same podcast, when she was being questioned about something is there something that people don't know about you? DJ Alicia told us that she has a son of 5 years. Son of 5 years. I was like, oh my God. How? Where? What? Because looking at her, the body is well snatched. The waist, telling you that she has a baby, you can't believe it. And according to what she does, DJ Kogama, we always have that kind of a mentality. Ella, I was so surprised. But why am I saying too much about this? Just listen it out from herself.
What's one song that you play together crowd moving?
Damn. Fiend.
A dream artist you'd love to share a stage with?
Ghana.
Okay. Ghana's
Ghana
good.
or Future. Ghana or Future.
First word that comes to your mind when you hear the word faith?
Trust.
What's one thing that people would be surprised to know about you off the decks?
Off the decks. That I'm a mom.
No way.
See, even you didn't know.
No.
Yeah. I have a 5-year-old son.
That's.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make you. Should I make you explain that? I don't know.
No. Yeah.
Damn. So you're gonna leave us like that? Like what the hell? So what are we gonna do with that?
You told me no explanations.
Oh no. I said you can explain. I mean, I gave you the right if you don't want to explain, but I feel like the audience is gonna be like, "What? What the hell?" But yeah, those are the rules. If you weren't DJing, what's another passion you would be chasing?
I would love to be a life coach.
Life coaching, workouts. Is that kind of stuff you're talking about?
I think like mental and
Okay.
physical. Yeah.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Truly, the reason why I took a break was to refocus on myself. Nightlife and let me just say the entertainment scene is not for the faint-hearted, by the way.
That's true.
All of you guys wanna be DJs and artists. So I think, sometimes it's very easy to get lost in the busyness of it all. The crazy nights, the crazy crowds, the whole ambience of it all. And I feel like I was so drained. I just needed to take a step back to reconnect with myself, because it started feeling like I was doing everything on autopilot. And I needed to figure out my why again, Yeah, and I know to some people it might feel like, oh no, you can't take a step back because, people are gonna miss you, or this, that. But I feel like sometimes you gotta do what's best for you, even when nobody understands why you're doing what you're doing. Yeah. So for me, I took a step back to realign with myself and reconnect with myself.
Okay, it's always vibes on vibes right here on You Flash. It's always both entertainment news, some fresh music, and also some good vibes. I mean, why not? Shout outs to Lilian Nachibuka right from Texas. Thank you for watching. She is catching up the show from Afro Mobile. And in case you're also on the same kind of moment, you can also just download the Afro Mobile right on your phone so that you can get to catch up each and everything live. Yes, to the another story, that is I'm going to talk about Bad Black and Shanita. Yeah. Banage, Shanita held a wedding launch, a wedding launch, yeah. I mean, nowadays, each and everything, there's always a party, there's always a launch. So, yeah, she held a wedding launch right at Maisonneuve, on Saturday. As you know, nowadays, she's having somebody, that is Asha, and these guys have been together for 5 good years. And I'm talking about this couple. We've been always hearing, getting nice opposite feedback from Bad Black herself. Kubanga, if Asha Panda was this guy it was kind of womanizer, the guys who don't care about their families. But Black, as you know, she's always a straightforward lady. But each and every time she has been talking about Asha, she has been just praising the guy. She praises the guy. The guy is good. He takes her care of the Bad Black's family. As you know, Bad Black, she has got 4 kids, but ever since she started dating Panda, like this year, a Yamwa baby boy, that is such a nice venture in this relationship. And what we know right about now, wedding launch wherever they were, this girl revealed to us that earlier 2026 year, this coming year, I think around January, February, or March, these guys are gonna hold, a wedding and also a Aquangela, you understand? So during this launch, she invited lots of celebrities. They came through to support Bad Black. I saw people like Brent, and talking about Brian Ahumuza. Okay, Bryant, you know. Yeah, he was kind of a treasurer. Yeah, he ever doing a collecting a kasimbi. So if you wanted to plead, you know, I'm gonna give you 500. So it was Bryant who was in charge. I saw Prima, I saw Posha. Lots of people just came through to support Bad Black. And when people were contributing, hello, people contributed lots of money. I went to them to all that time. I want to have them kakade. But I mean, I can't wait for this wedding. Kuwanga, according to the money I had during the launch, you know, it's gonna be one of the most expensive, luxurious, glamorous wedding in the Kwanjula. And after that, she also gave a wonderful speech about Ashipanda and also gave us some good advice to the young girls out there. She said that if you're lucky and you bump into, if you're lucky enough and get a rich guy, please try whatever you can so that oyo musajja omwefuuza obwekitegera kubanga Bad Black takwatagana na basajja baavu. You understand? But also, Nagamba, finding a man with all the wealth, you know, with all the riches, it's also not nice because you are not there when he's building his wealth. So at times, it can be kind of difficult for you guys in a relationship. But one thing she is urging you all, to the young girls, that just get your partner. Nabenanga taina sente. Mwezi mpola mpola. Mwemu mwetegele. Onamusanga bwetu nga taina TV. Netukola babiri. Netufune chitanda. Gigama Bad Black agamba. But who knew Bad Black could give such nice, you know, information or advice to the girls out there? Because talking about a Bad Black, you all know she was once, you know, a street girl, stuff like that. Naga nafunaka umuzungu na mala na komekera mo komera. Kugama, things have been kind of, you know, kind of up and down, you know, for Bad Black. But finally, God favored her with a nice man that is Asha. And what is taking place in their house all about wedding Kwanjula. And also Panda had a nice speech on this wedding launch. Why don't you listen it by yourself?
So I'm happy that I met Slim Daddy. I have loved him for 6 years. I've given him one child. I've been a honest bitch. So I pray that he's glad on those privilege. At least everyone was like, yo, Msalide. I said, yo, I'm just 35. I gave him a boy. And it's a photocopy. I love him. I don't hide him anywhere I go. He has been there for me. I have another 4 children, you know. I have teenagers. But Slim Daddy has been a good father. And I regret that my fate just took me to those bastards, I swear. And I want to tell you all my guests that this time I'm marrying for love. Because I know, like, all ladies want free things. They don't want to work. I want a rich man with X6, this. If you're not driving, you cannot, you know, I can't sleep with you. So I've dated that man. I've dated the rich man who gave me $4 million. And I ended up in prison. So when I went for love on money, I ended up in prison. So when I end up with medium man, I'm happy. I'm happy. We are planning future. And just know all of you, I'm happy. I'm happy my man loves me, you know. He's not a drama king. He doesn't need your cameras. He doesn't own any TikTok account. I got a gentleman for my dream. So I'm going for love. Whatever criticism you'll say, your opinion doesn't matter. I'm going for love. And our wedding is a destination wedding. It's not your wedding in Africa. Hey! Ngenda kuba rumia batale.
How are you? So, hope it's okay. I noted my speech. On behalf of my wife and I want to thank you all for being here tonight. This moment is very special to us because it's not just a launch, but it's a celebration of love. To my wife, you are my greatest blessing, my peace, and sometimes headache. And my reason to smile every day. You have stood by me with love, patience, and strength. And tonight, I honor you before everyone here. As we move closer to our wedding, I know our journey will only grow more beautiful because it's built on love, faith, and unshakable commitment. We are all truly humbled by your presence and support. I mean you all. And we pray you continue to share our joy with you all. Thank you all, and may God bless you.
All right, I have bad luck. One request for you from me. Yeah, ababuuza awo nja kubeerawo kwanjudeko kwensinga okwagala bino ebisigadde the wedding. Yeah, naye awo ababuuza kwanjula nja beerawo nja kukubira ddala omuzike. So talking still about functions, you know, Mikolo, this time around, you know, I was having a chat with my mom. Nangamba banange ebintu ng'ebikyuseemu nowadays we celebrities nga bawasa nnyo ebintu byakyuseemu ne mugamba yes, you always have that bad mentality about celebrities, but let me tell you something, these are also human beings. They have love, they want to help people, always want to help their personal people, they always would love to help people who understand them, they always want to fall in love. But you guys, he's a player, she's a player, stuff like that. But just get to know about the story. Lily Puzzle, Lunabe, Nebintuya, because he is off the streets. Okay, he was off the streets, but now, you know, he was being introduced to his lover's home place, right in Uganda. And actually, yeah, this lady, she is called Mami Farid. Nelly Puzzle. One, 2, 3 words. He is gonna mention out the request written about now. She's a fiance. Yeah, the fiance's name Mami Farid. And then now because he was being introduced to the parents. Yeah, lots of celebrities escorted him. Bruneke was the best man. Netwabako Suna Ben kwegamba baba deyo banji dala. So after watching those videos, you know, surfacing on the media platforms, puzzle. Okay, fine, you complained I didn't invite you to my introduction ceremony, but why would you do the same thing? Why didn't you invite me? Hey, Manangi. Please, don't work at speedy. You're already in the honeymoon. Already we're complaining is that or you're talking about your ex. Now you want to be on somebody's introduction. Just enjoy Emily and be in a good voice. But putting that aside, just get to know Luna, your man, has been having somebody, and he had a young boy, yeah, a baby boy. He's looking so amazing. Chana Chelu Chifanana Mami. And also looking at this lady in the Gomez's, in the Mushananas, you can get to know she's expecting. So Lunabe and Mami Farid, congratulations. So take a look on what went down at this function right in Uganda. She fell in love with the water. She means the whole world to me. You love me better than I love myself. I just want to defend me.
Enough time. We must have enjoyed your thing. Okay, take them, please. Take them, please. we shall request Patricia. I wish my sisters. Thank you, my DJ. My brother is still doing the arrangement. I give you a chance to say something. Okay, it's okay. Yeah, sound it ready? Huh?
If you just tuned in, this is You Flash right here on U24, and Holy Kim is my amazing, sexy name. I mean, like the way I'm looking, just look at me. I'm always giving. And this time around, now sounds about color cacao boy kind of outfit. I'm rocking a denims. The hat is always giving. The earrings. I'm always on point. So time for international news. If you are interested for international news, hello, just increase on the volume because I'm here to give you what has been happening, across the Ugandan borders. But anyways, getting to Nigeria, as you all know, or if you didn't know, now just get it to know, like, right from here, U24, You Flash, that Mr. Easy got married. Officially, he did a traditional wedding, and after he did a white wedding. This white wedding, it wasn't in Nigeria, no. They took it to Iceland. Money. If you have money, I mean, you can do whatever you want. And to the wife, to the lady, to the fiance. Okay, now, she's a wife. Mr. Easy first dated Dangote. When I talk about Dangote, he isn't he the richest? The most richest person on Cloud Africa. When I talk about Africa, then when I talk about the richest people in Africa, you can't miss out Dangote. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's the first or second one. So he is one of the richest, he always does in billions, he has got companies, stuff like that. So Mr. Easy has been dating his daughter, and just get to know, they did a traditional wedding, they did a white wedding, and which happened right in Iceland. You understand? Just make money. Sente kaswane sente. Buri chimu chija kugonda. So talking about at this wedding, when Dangote was given an opportunity to give a speech, because he is the father of the lady, you understand, he has to give a speech. And we were so amazed when he was giving a speech, and he talked about oh my God, Wakibena, I get out of my head. So he talked about Mr. Easy. First of all, he was appreciating him to be a very good boy. He said that according to what Mr. Easy owns and has, he feels like he would have been those guys who would have been bragging around, spending money. Just look at Davido. Just look at how Burna Boy, how they do their stuff. But it's not the same thing with Mr. Easy. If you are a fan of Mr. Easy, and even to these boys, there's, or you can understand what I'm talking about. You can get to balance. Kwegam Easy has been a person who lives a low budgeted kind of a life, but yet he is a silent billionaire. He is a silent tycoon. So Dangote himself, it told us, revealed to us that Mr. Easy owns businesses in over 18 countries in Africa. Did you know that? Did you know that Mr. Easy owns businesses in over 18 countries right here in Africa? I was so surprised, I was so actually I was so over the moon because to abasinga wadde bagamba he's dating a billionaire's daughter. He wants to take money from, obeera omanyi as long as you get a daughter to the billionaire ojja mugira gye akasente, but hello, the guy, he is already rich. The guy already made his money. So allow me to read for you companies that Mr. Easy owns that you never knew about. Mr. Easy owns Banku Music, yeah. It once supported artists like Job Boy. He owns Empower Africa. Yeah, it's all about granting support, mentorship for it's like a mentorship platform for African artists. He also owns Power Pay. Yeah, it's a company which deals in payment transactions across Africa. And he also owns Bet Power company, which focuses on online betting. When I talk about Bet Power, what I know, this company is also right in Uganda. Abantu you guys abagala betting ebyomupiira ebyo Bet Power neno weeri. So if you didn't know, Mr. Easy owns it. He is the CEO, and also he owns Zagadat Capital. It's like an investment firms with interest, stuff like that. Yeah, and also he is into real estate. Yeah, real estate. He does national kind of national housing kind of a stuff, like right in Kigali, Rwanda. He owns some shares in a South African basketball team, the Cape Town Tigers, and also owns Chop Life. It's like it ventures into UK-based African fintech companies, stuff like that. Yes, Kwegama, just get to know Mr. Easy. He is a silent billionaire. He has got his money, and now just get to know you are a billionaire. You've got married to a daughter of a billionaire. What's gonna take place? Take a look.
I've traveled all over the world, but not Iceland. So, Femi, thank you for for opening my eyes to come to Iceland. Actually, I've been sleeping since the time that I arrived here. I know this wedding really is so special. I had to cancel so many events to be here because Temi is a very, very special person to the family. And I think, Tosin, you are very, very lucky that you have a great wife, somebody who is very, very entrepreneurial, somebody who really wants to be on her own right from childhood. Temi doesn't really want to count on her father's money. When you have a father like Femi, you have to be tough. And
He has to not come again from Crania. And as I told you like a few minutes ago, yeah, time for international news. So, talking about Cranium, there is an ongoing beef between Cranium and Caribbean Awards. A few weeks ago, these awards were held right in USA, in New York City, and Cranium was being awarded, was being awarded an amazing award, and he took it home. Then a few weeks later, the Caribbean Awards, came out on their social media platforms and trying to make us aware, and also informed Cranium that the award that he received from them, he never deserved it, because because in that category who was there with Dexter Dubs and also other artists. But they said that it was a human error, that they got to find out that Dexter Dubs was the one who was supposed to take that award at home. They said that based on the fans' votes, the focus solely on the artist, Dexter Dubs was the clear winner of this award, receiving 40.8% of the vote, while Cranium received 12.6%. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment Cranium got to know about this, hello, he got mad. He got mad to the extent he just got that award, recorded himself, he threw that award in the dustbin. Kwagamba, he couldn't, control his anger. He couldn't control his anger. And he was like, he has never been underlooked, by any other thing but Caribbean Awards. I mean, how could you do such a thing to me? You understand? You announced me on stage that I deserve this. After some time, you're coming out claiming I didn't deserve it. Now you want me to get this award and transport it to that side so that another artist can get to have it. Kwagamba, he's just spilling out fire. He's just spilling out fire. And talking about these two artists, just get to know they come from Jamaica. They're both good when it comes to Jamaican music, R&B. So they were in the same category, but things turn the other way around. So I don't know Caribbean Awards whether they're gonna mold another award they gifted to Dexter Dubs Kubanga, Kranya Mwabalaze, it's already in the dustbin. Take a look.
I've never been this disrespected in my whole entire life by nobody. Like what the Caribbean Music Awards did to me. And me will never forgive you. You know why me never forgive you? Me tell you why. When I call my phone and ask me to come perform on the show, I never ask you for no award. I never ask you for winning an award. I just say, yo, me come perform. You know why? It's New York. When you call me perform, I come off a stage, me give speech, everything. There at least 45 minutes to an hour after. And you never call me a week after to tell me say only make a mistake with the hour when they give me. 1 week after. And to add insult to the injury. You know what bothered me the most? It's not the fact say make a mistake, which is fuckery, but that's not what I mean. When I go tell me say the mistake that I make was that I was not supposed to win Caribbean R&B Dancehall Artist of the Year. I was supposed to win Caribbean R&B Song of the Year. How the fuck me for win that when that was never even a category? That was not even a category. Period. I remember every single category when I say me nominated for. So all of a sudden when I come tell me that. One, when you disrespect me. Two, when you take me for idiot. Like, when you take me for fucking idiot. And all I do in this business is mind my business. Me no follow clout, me no follow hype.
From the man himself, Kanye West. Oh, you can call him, yeah. So, Kanye West, in the upcoming documentary of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. When I'm talking about Keeping Up with the Kardashians, his relationship with his family. For those who don't know, he was once in marriage or in relationship with Kim Kardashian, and they had 4 kids. That is Northy, Chicago, Saint, and Sam's. So things didn't go well between these two adults. That is Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. So they decided to have a divorce. So in this upcoming documentary, there is a certain clip that surfaced on social media platform when Kris Jenner, she is the mother of these amazing, beautiful daughters. I'm talking about the Kardashians and the Jenners. So Kris Jenner was talking to Kanye West, about his mental health, because when I talk about Kanye West's mental health, you know how he has been doing his things, shouting, he always has that different kind of opinion. He once wanted to be the to contest for a president of USA. So he has been behaving like that way. So Kris Jenner was trying to advise, Kanye West, like she was telling her to allow his family, to take care of him. In short, Christian was trying to tell Kanye West, like, he has to accept to go in a rehab for him to be, better, a better man, a better dad, and a better husband, if all goes well with her daughter. But for Kanye West, he was seen yelling, shouting, to her once mother-in-law, that is Christina. Kwegamba yabadde akuba embeekulwe nga talina kyagala kumugambako. Ng'omuntu you can say, is him, is he okay? Is he mentally stable? You understand? Because what I know, he would have had a peaceful conversation with this lady, but he just decided to shout. But anyways, putting that aside, the same guy, that is Kanye West, he is also gonna be performing right in Ellis Park Stadium in Johannesburg in South Africa. That is gonna be on 13th December 2025. So if you're a huge fan of Kanye West, please prepare your money. Yes, start saving your money, because the man himself is gonna be right in El Stadium, right in Johannesburg in South Africa. And he's a Grammy Award winner. Yeah, he has got amazing songs, amazing rap songs, and he has been has played a good contribution to some of America's big icons. When you talk about Jay-Z, Drake, etc. So he's gonna be coming. So what I want you to do, if I'm just people are coming to Gamba Sako Gambia, for me, just give you things that you're not gonna get from anywhere else. I always do my research, and always I bring for you something that you didn't know, so that you can get to know and you be aware. Take a look.
It don't matter! It doesn't matter! It doesn't matter!
I mean, morally, you just said,
I haven't finished the sentence.
It does matter!
It matters to us and you. It doesn't matter what the internet says. It matters what we think. Yay.
So what do you think? Did you have an effect on my mental health?
Yes. 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 I'm saying yes. And I love you. I love you. I don't want you to be not perfect. I love you. And I want my daughter to love you the way you want her to love you.
It don't matter! It doesn't matter! It doesn't matter!
I mean, morally, you just said,
I haven't finished the sentence.
It does matter!
It matters to us and you. It doesn't matter what the internet says. It matters.
All right, talking about Kanye West, those guy nowadays where is kumugambako. But actually, I don't know if he's mentally he's not mentally okay. Mentally, he's not okay, or just that is his personality. Kubanga. They always have their different opinions. So we don't know. And I'm talking about him. Do you remember the case when he paid a visit right here in Uganda? Yeah, he came through with Kim Kardashian and the little daughter that is Northy in Twitter. They went to the State House after they flew to Karamoja, to that northern area, So we don't know what was the agenda, but just get to know. I think this will be the second time for him to come in Africa, but this time it's not Uganda, it's going to be South Africa. So just prepare your money. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, thank you so much for watching the show from the beginning to the end. I always be grateful. Anyways, Holy Kim is my beautiful sexy name. But before I do call it a show, as Martha Mukisa was born today. Happiest birthday, Martha Mukisa. I don't know how many years you're making, but yeah, she was born today. She's having a baby, Kwegamba. She's an artist at the same time. Baby mami, tabilekele. Next on the list, I'm having Sandra Lian. She's a media personality. Happiest birthday, baby girl. So I want to shout out my producers I've worked with today. That is producer Tyson and producer Hafizo. You guys, I just love you and adore you so much. And my amazing fan, thank you for watching the show. Holly Kim is my beautiful, sexy name. Until next time, have a good evening.